Walk down any laundry aisle and you're faced with a wall of choices. It's a battleground of bright colors and bold claims. On one side, you have the sleek, modern convenience of laundry pods. Just toss one in and go. It's the promise of a perfect wash with zero mess. On the other, the classic, reliable jug of liquid detergent. It's what many of us grew up with, a trusted workhorse that has been getting our clothes clean for decades. But in this head-to-head battle for your laundry room, a crucial question emerges. Laundry pods or liquid detergent, which one actually cleans better? And perhaps more importantly, which one saves you the most money in the long run? The answer might genuinely shock you. We've been conditioned by billions of dollars in advertising and the sheer convenience of pre-measured packets to believe one thing, but the data tells a very different story. Is the higher price of pods justified by superior performance? Or are we just paying a premium for convenience? The real winner isn't what most people grab off the shelf. In fact, you might be overpaying for a product that isn't even giving you the best clean. We're about to peel back the layers of marketing and get to the scientific truth. That's why today, we're staging the ultimate showdown. This isn't just a casual comparison, it's a rigorous, multi-stage investigation. In our cleaning gauntlet, we'll pit them against a battery of tough, everyday stains. We're talking greasy food, stubborn grass, red wine, and even ink. We'll test them in both hot and cold water to see how they perform under different conditions. And for our cost analysis, we're going beyond the sticker price. We'll break it down to the precise cost per load, revealing the true economic impact on your household budget over a year. We'll even look at factors you might not have considered, like detergent waste and machine longevity. So if you've ever stood in that aisle feeling overwhelmed or wondered if you're really getting the best value, you need to stick around. This isn't just about crowning a winner, it's about empowering you. By the end of this video, you won't just know which detergent came out on top in our tests. You'll be armed with a complete framework to choose the absolute best option for your family, your clothes, and your wallet. We'll give you the definitive answer, backed by evidence. But before we start the first test, if you believe in making smarter consumer choices and love the feeling of perfectly clean laundry, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. It helps our video reach more people who are tired of wasting money. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Here at Consumer's Choice Top 5, our mission is to do the deep dive research so you don't have to, bringing you unbiased, data-driven reviews that help you live better for less. Now let's get this showdown started. Pods and liquid detergent are two of the most popular laundry options worldwide. Pods are convenient, pre-measured, and mess-free, while liquid detergent is versatile, often cheaper, and gives you dosing control. But when it comes to cleaning power and cost, the differences are more significant than you might think. Laundry pods versus liquid detergent, which cleans better, cost per wash, and detergent comparison. First up, cleaning performance. We ran a stain test using 3 common messes: tomato sauce, coffee stains, muddy dirt. Both detergents were used on the same washing settings, temperature, and fabric type. The results? Pods performed extremely well on greasy stains thanks to their concentrated formula and dissolving film. Liquid detergent, however, handled mud and everyday dirt slightly better because it disperses more evenly during the wash cycle. Overall, both cleaned well, but liquid had a slight edge for deep penetration on heavy stains, while pods excelled in precision cleaning. Now let's talk cost per wash, because that's where things get interesting. When you're standing in the laundry aisle, the sticker price on a big jug of liquid versus a sleek container of pods can be misleading. The real story is in how much you pay each and every time you press Start on your washing machine. The true metric for any savvy shopper is the cost per load, and that's where we're going to focus. To get to the bottom of it, we compared leading brands, both premium and budget-friendly. The numbers are pretty clear. On average, a single laundry pod will set you back between 25 and 40 cents per load. In contrast, a dose of liquid detergent typically costs between 10 and 20 cents, depending on the brand and its concentration. So, why the significant price gap? A big part of it is the convenience factor you're paying for. The technology and manufacturing process for creating those dissolvable, pre-measured pods is simply more complex and expensive than pouring liquid into a large plastic jug. You're paying for the engineering, the single-dose packaging, and the promise of a perfect, thought-free wash. This is where the debate really heats up. Pods are the definition of grab and go. They are perfectly pre-measured, which is a huge plus because it helps prevent overdosing. And believe it or not, that's a massive issue. Consumer studies show that many of us are heavy-handed with the cap, often using up to double the recommended amount of liquid detergent. That's literally pouring money down the drain. However, that pre-measured perfection is also a pod's biggest weakness. You can't use half a pod for a small, lightly soiled load. You're paying the full price every time. Liquid detergent, on the other hand, puts you in complete control. You can adjust the amount for every single wash. A full cap for muddy sports uniforms, but just a small splash for a few delicate items. This flexibility is key to maximizing your savings, and that control extends beyond just the wash cycle. Got a tough spaghetti sauce stain? You can use a dab of liquid detergent to pre-treat it directly on the fabric before washing, something that's impossible with a pod. But there are hidden costs to consider on both sides. For liquid, it's the waste from overdosing. For pods, it's the rare but frustrating occurrence of a pod not dissolving correctly, leaving a gooey residue on your clothes and forcing a rewash. That's double the cost and double the water. So what does this all mean for your wallet over time? Let's break it down. The average American household runs about 300 loads of laundry per year. However, this figure can vary significantly based on household size, the number of children, and personal laundry habits. If you're using pods at 35 cents a load, that's $105 a year. If you use liquid at 15 cents a load, that's just $45. That's a $60 difference right there. Over a year, that can easily add up to $50, $100 in savings for an average household. If you're a savvy shopper who buys in bulk during sales, those savings could climb even higher, potentially reaching $120 or more. That's enough for a year's subscription to your favorite streaming service, or a nice dinner out for the family. We hear from viewers on both sides of the fence. Sarah, a mom of 3, told us, "With the kids and a hectic schedule, pods are a lifesaver. I don't have time to measure, and I know it's the right amount every time. It's worth the extra cost for me." But then we have Mark, a recent grad, who says, "I'm on a tight budget. I buy liquid in bulk and measure carefully. Those savings really add up and help me stretch my paycheck." Ultimately, it boils down to a personal equation. Is the premium price of pods worth the foolproof convenience, or does the budget-friendly control of liquid win out for you? So after hearing the full breakdown, has your opinion changed? We want to know where you stand in this great laundry debate. Are you firmly on Team Pod for the sheer, beautiful simplicity of it all? Or are you a proud member of Team Liquid, saving money one carefully measured cap at a time? Quick poll. Which one do you use at home, pods or liquid? Comment below and let's see which team wins. Next, let's look at convenience and eco-impact. Pods are easy, toss and go, no measuring, no spills. Great for busy households and students. Liquid requires measuring and pouring, but you can customize the amount to match load size. Environmentally, pods use less packaging, but some contain plastic films that may not fully degrade in cold water. Liquid detergents vary. Some are eco-certified and use recyclable containers. So after all this, which one wins? Pods shine in sheer convenience and targeted cleaning, but they do cost more. Liquid gives you more flexibility, better value, and slightly better performance on heavy stains. Our verdict: for most households, liquid detergent takes the crown, especially if you're budget conscious and wash frequently. But if you value convenience and consistency, pods are still a solid choice. So, after all that, the big question remains. We've seen that pods offer unbeatable convenience, while liquid detergent gives you precise control for treating stains and adjusting load sizes. It's a classic battle of ease versus flexibility. Now we want to hear from you. Are you Team Pods or Team Liquid? Drop a comment below and tell us why. Have you had a laundry disaster with a pod that didn't dissolve? Or do you have a secret measuring hack for liquid? Your stories are what make this community great, and your opinion might even be featured in our Community Spotlight segment in a future video. And because you stuck around, here are a few universal pro tips that work no matter what detergent you use. First, avoid overloading your washing machine. It's tempting, but your clothes need room to tumble. If they can't move, they can't get clean. A good rule of thumb is to never fill the drum more than 3/4 full. Second, match your detergent to your machine. If you have a high efficiency, or HE, washer, you need a detergent with the HE logo. Using the wrong kind can create too many suds, potentially damaging your machine's sensors and leading to costly repairs. Finally, clean the machine that cleans your clothes. Once a month, run an empty hot cycle with a washing machine cleaner to get rid of buildup and keep things smelling fresh. If this deep dive helped you, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this is valuable content, helping us reach more people who are tired of confusing marketing claims. And before you go, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. It tells YouTube you want more content like this and helps others find it too. If you love discovering smart tips, clever hacks, and mind-blowing finds, make sure to subscribe to Consumer's Choice Top 5 and hit the notification bell so you never miss what's next. And hey, share this with friends and family members. They'll thank you later. We've got new videos every week packed with value, insight, and surprises. So stick around, because your next favorite tip is just one click away. From all of us here at Consumer's Choice Top 5, thank you for watching. Our mission is to do the hours of research so you don't have to. We're committed to giving you the clear, unbiased information you need to make the best choices for you and your family. This is Consumer's Choice Top 5, helping you make smarter everyday decisions. Until next time, happy washing.